Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Wraith here, back with another video. Now in today's video we are going to be doing the most popular series on my channel, and it is the top 10 sweatiest skins as well as their combos. And I will be doing the combos at the end of the video, so all the back blings and all the pickaxes will be at the end of the videos. The skins will be the majority. But yeah, you guys really seem to enjoy this series, so hopefully you guys continue the support. If you do want to support my channel, make sure you slap a like button on below, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys use creator code WraithFN in the item shop. But I won't make you guys wait any longer. Let's get right into the video. By the way, link for the gameplays will be in the description for their channels. So coming in at the number 10 spot, we have the Psycho Bandit. Now this skin is super popular, not as much anymore. It was getting popular right at the towards the end of season 10. Just the biggest thing I think was just because Mongrel used it, and all those EU boys, whenever a new skin comes out, they love it and they all say, oh, it's my favorite skin, it's gonna be my skin, blah blah blah. But it is a really cool looking skin. Mongrel, I think, did actually end up claiming it, like it's on his thumbnail for most of his videos. And overall, like I said, it's just a pretty cool skin. And whenever I see this skin, which again, I don't really see it that often anymore, like I did see towards the end of season 10 quite a bit, not as much anymore, but I know it is normally a pretty good player when I do end up seeing it, and normally it turns out to be a decent player. I don't know, let me know what you guys find for this Psycho down below. So now coming in at number 9, we have the Maniac skin. Now this is another skin that was popular a little bit ago. It's not as popular anymore, but it is very sweaty. Like honestly, I was debating putting this one a little bit higher on the list, and you see a lot of streamers using this one. Like there's a ton of people who use the Maniac on like streamer wise, and it's actually pretty insane because normally like streamers use a variety of different skins, and not really that many people use the same ones beside a couple ones, which I'll touch upon in the video in the future. But basically, yeah, like this skin's pretty OP. Like whenever I see it, I was like, hey, this player's either a controller player and they're gonna triple dink me in the head, or they're a pretty good PC player. But basically, yeah, that's what goes through my mind. Normally whenever I find the skin, they are a decently good player. Now coming in at the number 8 spot, we have the Decaying Dribbler. Now this is basically like the soccer skin, and I'm sure all of you guys know that the soccer skin for literally all of chapter 1, like all 10 seasons, well, when it came out after all that, it was the sweatiest skin by far. Nowadays I don't think, like, it's not even on this list. I don't think the soccer skin's as sweaty anymore. That's why it is only number 8, and it's not even the normal soccer skin version, it's just the like decaying one, because it is still pretty cool looking, and a lot of streamers do use it, and normally pretty good players use it. The biggest streamer I think I'd see that used it a lot was Zextro. Whenever I watched the stream, he was using it quite a bit. But yeah, whenever I find this person in a game, normally the player's pretty good overall, and it is a pretty good, cool looking skin as well, and it kind of brings back the nostalgia of the sweaty soccer skin. Now coming in at number 7, talking about nostalgia, we have the Frozen Naga Ops. Now the Naga Ops was considered a very sweaty skin back in the day. Again, not as much anymore, but now it's taken its place is the Frozen Naga Ops. Now in my opinion, I think it is basically the better version and doper looking version than the original Naga Ops. I just really think the colors go really well with it, and it is a really cool looking skin. And same thing goes for the Naga Ops. Whenever I see this skin, I'm like, okay, the person's probably pretty decent. And I don't know, normally what I find is they are pretty decent. Obviously with any skin, including skins on this list, you're going to get the odd player who's not very good or pretty average, but for the majority of the part, I find that most of the players that I find are pretty good with it. Now coming in at our number 6 spot, we have the Ruby skin. Now this was super popular, and it is quite an old skin. Like I think it's like a couple months old. Well, not that old, but a couple months at least, and it's probably one of the most used skins, I would say, from the streamer's perspective. It's similar to the Maniac. I'd say it's used a little bit more. Like Booga used this one a lot. I don't know who else, but I do remember seeing it quite a bit on Twitch, especially the time it came out. And even now, like there are some really sweaty players that I find use this skin. Like I'm actually pretty surprised, because normally after a while skin dies out. But yeah, overall this skin's pretty sweaty in my opinion, and it looks pretty cool. Coming in at our number 5 spot, we have the classic EU sweaty skin, and a lot of you guys are probably already know what I'm talking about by when I said EU sweaty skin, and it is the Dynamo. Now this skin is one of the only skins that have been reoccurring throughout my sweaty skins list, because no matter what, it just stays in the sweaty skin column. Like, I don't know why, whenever I find a Dynamo skin, normally they're pretty good, and I'm pretty sure it's just because the EU boys like Mongrel, Benji, Killix, all them hyped it up so much that just everyone loves it now. It's just such a cool looking skin, and normally, like, I don't see streamers as much use it anymore, but I see so many players use a Dynamo, and it's just a pretty good skin overall as well. Coming in at number 4 spot, we have Killix's skin, and a lot of you guys probably are like, who's Killix? He's one of my favorite players on EU, and this skin's also very sweaty. Like, it's not only just his skin. Like, I see a lot of sweat players use it. I'm pretty sure Killix uses it quite a bit as well, and I haven't said it yet, but the crystal skin, and it is a pretty good looking skin. Like, I see a lot of really good players use it. Like, I was debating putting this in the top 3, but it just brushed short. And yeah, like I said, the skin's used by a lot of like top players, as well as whenever I normally see this in this game, I'm like, hey, this person's probably pretty good. Now coming in at our number 3 spot, we have a very OG skin, and it is the Korean Mogul, I don't know how to pronounce it, Master. Now the kind of alpine skier skins are super OG, as well as they were super rare. They're not as rare anymore, but this is one of the like timestamps of OG skins as well. Like, I'd consider like this one, the original Naga Ops, as well as the soccer skin, kind of the 3 most OG, and the Dynamo most OG kind of tryhard skins. And this one has survived for a while for being a tryhard skin, even more so than the Dynamo in my opinion, and that is why it's number 3 on this list. Coming in at number 2, we have a brand new skin actually, and it is called the Zadie. Now this skin is honestly my favorite skin right now. I just really enjoy the way it looks. I think it looks super badass, and like a lot of people have, like, I know who, especially really good players, are actually using this skin a lot, just because I think it looks really cool, and I guess so do they. And it is a kind of a brand new skin, so not that many people actually bought it in my opinion. Like, I don't see it that often. Normally when I do, like, I get a good fight out of them, and I see it a lot when I'm box fighting 1v1 or build fighting 1v1 in creative. So yeah, I thought I'd throw this at number 2 on the list because it is pretty sweaty in my opinion. Coming in at our number 1 spot for the sweatiest skin in Season 2, Chapter 2, we have the Tender Defender. Now, whenever I see this skin, I literally run in the opposite direction. Like, it is, like, whenever I see it, I'm like, okay, this is either a pro player or one of the best players in the world. So basically, every single time I see it, I just run away. And if you guys don't know, I'm completely joking. It's basically like a running joke I do on this series, and a lot of you guys get mad at me in the comments because you are about to click off on this video and be like, oh my god, how is this the sweatiest skin? It is not the number 1 skin, in my opinion. It's just kind of a joke. But the number 1 sweatiest skin, in my opinion, is the Hush skin, and a lot of you guys probably don't even know what this skin is. Like, I don't really see that many people use it, but I do see a lot of the top players using it, and whenever I find this, like, normally almost every single time, they are really good players, and I normally, not gonna lie, die to them a lot. But yeah, this is one of the sweatiest skins, well, actually the sweatiest skin in my opinion right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that list. Now let's get on to the back blings as well as the pickaxes. So for the back blings, there's a couple ones, and there's obviously a ton you could say are super sweaty, but these ones I normally think look the best, and you can use them on any single one of these skins. But the first one's going to be the Clover back bling, and I think this one's honestly my favorite in my opinion. I really like it. Mongrel uses it all the time, and obviously if you guys don't know already, I do love Mongrel and all of his skin choices. I think he has the cleanest skin picks. But yeah, the Clover one's really cool. Then the next one would be the Sunflower black bling, kind of similar to the Clover one. Like, it's just a basic back bling, but it just looks really cool in my opinion. And then the third one would actually be the Skeleton back bling, which a lot of people do like. This is probably the most liked back bling. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty cool overall, but yeah, definitely the Clover one is my favorite. Now moving on to the pickaxes, there's a couple, and in my opinion, the sweatiest ones would be still the number 2 pickaxe. Like, that one's just still OG and super sweaty. The next would be the minty pickaxe, or the minty axe, candy cane pickaxe, whatever you want to call it. This one you actually had to pay for, like from GameStop or something like that, and it is super sweaty. Like, I know a lot of people have it, but if you guys see, most streamers, 95% of streamers actually do use it. The next one would be the star wand, which I think looks super cool. And then the last one, which is a really good pickaxe that a lot of people use and is super sweaty, is the icebreaker. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. You guys can pair these skins with these back blings and these pickaxes if you guys want. Let me know what you guys think and if they look dope. If you have any suggestions for other sweaty skins or any other pickaxes or back blings that you guys thought should have been on this list, or you guys want in the next one for next season, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you slap a like button on it, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, use creator code WraithFN in the item shop, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace, guys. See you later.